Movie 3, I figured we'd discuss it because a lot of people are saying that this week is probably going to be the trailer. A lot of people are saying that the trailer is coming this week. And, you know, at first I was thinking no. I was like, there's no way it's coming out this week. It's too early. People are saying the IF movie, If Imaginary Friends, is going to be the time when the movie trailer comes out. So at first I was like, who cares about that movie? Why wouldn't they show it at Summer Games Fest? But people are saying that, you know, general audiences will go to the movie theater, they'll see the trailer, and maybe some otherwise uninterested parties would see the Sonic Movie 3 trailer with their kids and then go watch Sonic Movie 3 after. I don't know. I was thinking Summer Games Fest in particular because that's what they did for the second Sonic movie. And also, in terms of gamers, not every gamer that watches the Summer Games Fest cares about Sonic. Like, that's just an objective fact. Sonic is pretty niche for the gaming community, I would say. You know, he's not as popular as a lot of people think he is. He's popular. He's Sonic. He's recognizable. But he's not as he's not as popular as you guys think he is. So yeah, we have some new information about Ben Schwartz talking about Shadow Movie 3. We got some stuff about the trailer. Long story short, people are saying it's going to be this week. So I found this tweet right here. We're going to see what he says. So this guy says, from what Ben Schwartz is saying about Shadow in Sonic Movie 3, I strongly believe they'll treat Shadow with justice as promised. Jeff Fowler's early involvement with Shadow's game, which is true. Jeff Fowler, the director of the Sonic movies, actually worked on Shadow the Hedgehog, the game. I think he did some of the cutscenes or something like that. So Jeff Fowler has experience with the characters, which is cool. Let me see what he says over here. Very special thanks to First Four Figures for sending this amazing Shadow the Hedgehog statue. Have loved this character ever since working on the cinematics for his 2005 game. Yeah, so listen, guys, he knows. He knows, guys. He knows Shadow. Yeah, Keanu's gonna be Shadow. Here's some, what's it called? Here's some, we've seen this before, but here's also a little character description of what we'll see for Shadow. And I'll just say at the outset, I think that Shadow's gonna be good. I think Paramount's gonna do him justice. They did Knuckles pretty good. Knuckles is a much more likable character than he has been in years past. But they said he's going to be a match for Sonic with such a different personality. Unlike Knuckles, who's sort of misled, Shadow is driven by anger and revenge. I almost feel like Sonic, when he encounters Shadow, he's going to be like, well, I'll just teach him about the power of friendship like Knuckles. But that's not how it's going to work with Shadow. Sonic has never had to deal with someone as emotionally damaged as Shadow. What do you guys think? Like, do you guys think that Shadow is going to be... You guys think he's going to be better? I think they're going to do him good. I think they're going to do him justice, and I'm just super hyped about this movie, man. I'm just super hyped. But yeah, Ben Schwartz had something to say about the introduction of Shadow. This is actually new information, I think. So he says, Shadow's Sonic the Hedgehog Movie 3 introduction scene is hyped up by Ben Schwartz. It says, exclusive, Sonic the Hedgehog 3-star Ben Schwartz hypes up Shadow the Hedgehog's entrance in the movie, promising fans they'll feel like they're taken care of. He says, I love the intro to him in this film, and I think fans are going to be excited, and I think fans understand how much we care about them. Think about how much we changed the film from the response to the first trailer, which I guess is true. You believe in Paramount and Sega? I don't believe in Sega. To me, I mean, listen, Shadow Generations, like, I'm a little bit nervous about in terms of the characterization, especially after we saw the trailer. But I think a movie company is going to do better introducing Shadow in a better, more positive light to the general audience. I think he said, I think the fans will feel like they're being taken care of. I hope, because we always do it for them, and it hasn't failed yet. Unless you go to Twitter, they might say you failed. We get to make a third one, and there's a spin-off, so the idea that they're still doing this, man, you think about where we are right now, it's pretty remarkable. Very excited. I've officially been a member for a month. I also got a fire SA1 PFP. Yo, Tails Up, thank you for being a member, bro. It actually says you've been a member for 12 months. I also think it's exciting for me when you get to introduce another character from the video games. For me, it's gratifying and lovely. Also, Shadow to me. People have the rankings of which is their favorite Sonic characters, but to me, I think we're hitting all the A-sides. We're hitting all the big hits, like the ones that are just extraordinary. I think these characters, and these characters that in different games you could play as, it's pretty remarkable. So yeah, very cool. He's got some hype to talk about for Shadow, which is dope. I think he's going to be taken care of, which is nice. So anyways, this is what people are talking. This is the big news, because there's only so much that we could talk about without actually seeing anything. And it seems like this week is going to be the week where we see something, or at least that's what everybody's saying. So, from this Sonic movie updates account says the only information we know so far is that the trailer will be full length and is rumored to be shown publicly before the IF movie comes out Friday. So for everyone wondering, so this is from Trailer Track. He says, for everyone excited for and wondering about the Sonic Movie 3 trailer, we're still waiting on a confirmation for the official online release, but are being told to expect it before Paramount's IF movie Friday. When we know something concrete, we'll update everyone. So it seems like it's going to happen. If it happens, we'll probably get a poster on it, like either if it happens this week. If it happens this week, I'm timing this guy out for 25 hours, dude. Shut up. All right, thank you. Stop spamming. Thank you. What do you think about Ray the Flying Squirrel, Mighty Armadillo added to the game in the future? I don't know. I'm not talking about that right now. Anyways. Yeah, so people are saying before the IF movie next Friday. Now, Paramount releases trailers on Tuesdays and Thursdays, apparently. So it could get an online release either tomorrow, or it could get one on Thursday for the release of this IF movie that's coming out Friday, which apparently is going to be a big hit with the general audiences. Apparently that's what it's going to be. People are going to go see this movie. I've never heard of it. And I was being a little bit ignorant. I was talking trash about this movie, and people in my comments were pointing out. They were saying, you know, go easy on this movie. Like, people might go watch it. The general audience might see it. I think Game Awards is more hype. If you're going to do an online trailer release, you could wait till Game Awards. But then they do want it out before this movie. So I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to be impressed if the trailer comes this week, but I think it's not possible. I was originally of that mindset, but I feel like everyone's hyping up this big, you know, people are talking about this week being the week. I'm seeing some other YouTubers talk about it. I'm seeing, you know, people connected with the series talk about it. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's true. Maybe it will come out this week. I mean, the Lion King movie had the trailer come out like a couple weeks ago, and that's coming out the same day as Sonic. So I guess it's not too early. Even though the second movie trailer came out 4 months before, we're still 7 months away. We still have a long time. The trailer is going to be full length, at least 2 minutes, according to Trailer Track. And they're a pretty big source, too. So they're saying it's around the 2-minute mark. So very exciting stuff with that. Trailer Track is the account that you guys should be following. Now I want to dispel some misinformation I've been seeing about the trailer as well. But the trailer gets 10 to 30 mil views. I think the first redesign for Sonic got it got something like 53 million views. So guys, by the way, there's this tweet going around saying that the Sonic Movie 3 trailer is dropping next week. It's a full length. This person says, I've seen it at my local cinema. Sonic is stronger and much more grown up in the trailer. And they also said Amy's in the trailer. Now, I think this is just complete BS. I think this is just not true. Straight up. It's just definitely not true. This person who apparently works at a movie theater, we talked about this person's tweets in a different video. They said theaters do not privately show trailers to any non-employees. This is not a thing that happens because it could get them in legal trouble. New trailers do not get loaded onto movies playing until after the trailer drops to the public. Funny lie though. So everyone saw this tweet right here and was like, "Oh my god, the trailer's coming out." This is just not true. It's just not true. Yo, why do you guys have to spam? I'm just timing you out. If you spam, I'm timing you out. You're not chatting for the rest of the day. Goodbye. What do you think Sonic Movie 3's rating gonna be over 70? I don't know. I mean, honestly, it's tough to say. It really is, because the plot could be so outrageous for the general audience that they think it's stupid. You know what I mean? The movie 2 got a 69 on Metacritic. Movie 1 got a 64. Knuckles, which all the fans hate, got a 73 or something like that. And that was the most generic bare bones thing ever. So it seems that with the critics, the more generic bare bones stuff actually did better. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, I don't care. You know what? I just hope it makes a lot of money and the fans like it. If the fans like it and it makes a lot of money, that's all that matters, because, you know, the critics, when they watch Sonic Movie 2, I saw some reviews. They were like, why is there a red Sonic? When they're talking about Knuckles, they're like, why is there a red Sonic? So the critics don't know what they're talking about. Although, of course, we want general success, but it needs to be successful with the fans. It needs to make a lot of money so we can get more. Okay. All right. But yeah, so Cryptic HD Quality. This is another person that had information about the trailer too. So this is back on April 24th. It says, I'm hearing they're ramping up for a trailer release. I don't know what day they plan to release it, but I've asked around and there's a fat chance it plays in front of IF. That's 2 weeks from now. And this person says, hopefully see you next week. So how are you calling the Knuckles show bare bones? I mean, as far as the Sonic show goes, it's very bare bones. It's very bare bones. As far as like Sonic lore and stuff like that. The most Sonic lore we got in that show was Sonic and Tails in the beginning, and then the Knuckles, the play where Wade plays Knuckles, which is, it's, you know what? I didn't hate the scene, but it's like they could have CGI animated that. That was all the Knuckles lore that we got, basically, for the most part. We got some gun lore, but again, it's a 3-hour runtime, and you probably got like 15 minutes of Sonic lore. The rest of it was like Wade and Knuckles go on a trip. Go on a buddy cop trip. And honestly, I still like the show for what it was, but we don't want Sonic Movie 3 to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, it was fine for the Knuckles spinoff. I enjoyed it. It's meant to be lighthearted. It's okay. We don't want Sonic Movie 3 to be like that. And then here's the actual tweets from Trailer Track. There's been nothing new from them, but this is the original tweet from them. Everyone's saying before IF, imaginary friends. Sonic Movie 3 is coming in the future. Yes, it's coming in the future. Knuckles episodes 1 and 2 were the best by far. Yeah, 1 and 2 were definitely the best. And then, 4 was cool because we got actual Sonic lore in it. What is the best movie villain, Eggman or the Buyer? The Buyer is trash, bro. The Buyer, he could have been cool, but they didn't really do anything with him. So Eggman is, Jim Carrey. How do you... That's another problem that I think the movie universe has, is like, how do you follow up to Jim Carrey? How do you who's Eggman after? If they choose to continue to make more films and he retires, are they gonna do the Buyer again? Like, he didn't really, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the Buyer and Agent Stone and Wanda, the sister, the FBI sister. You know what I mean? So it's like, the movies, they got some things they had to address. We need Jim Carrey back for more, I guess. Knuckles is an awful Sonic show, but a great comedy. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's not like. The Knuckles show having half focus on Wade was fine to me. We already knew Knuckles lore. Seeing Wade fit into the world, develop Knuckles is pretty fire. Well, that's just the thing. I like the show, but I'm saying as like the Sonic Twitter types, the people that are very cynical and jaded, and they want like Sonic Unleashed the movie or Sonic '06 the movie or something like that. You can see why they didn't like the show. You know what I mean? It was not jam-packed with Sonic lore, I thought they could have went more of a prequel route and showed maybe Knuckles on the Mushroom Planet or his past adventures. All right, this guy's spamming. Done. Goodbye. Got him. Have Metal Sonic make an artificial Eggman after Eggman dies. Yeah, that could be cool. Like some Archie Sonic stuff. That would require Metal Sonic. I think Metal Sonic could be a good... We do not mention the catastrophe that is Sonic Twitter. Yeah, it's pretty bad over there. Artificial Eggman, yeah. I want Jim Carrey though. I think Jim Carrey, he's Eggman. He did a great job. Metal Sonic could be cool. Like a CGI villain would also be cool. CGI villain definitely. But Eggman is just like, how many Sonic games have not had Eggman in it? Like, people say you can do it without him, and sure you can, but Sega has never done it. So, how many Sonic games has Eggman not really been not been in it? He's been in every game for the most part, almost every game. Hello, bro. If you like Sonic, you can buy Sonic toys, especially Lego, and do an unboxing video. I did an unboxing video before, and it did okay. It did pretty bad, so I didn't do another one. I think I only got like 12K views or something. I actually just got a unboxing. I got a Sonic movie unboxing coming, I think today in the channel. We'll probably do that later. Tails or Shadow or Silver? I'm gonna go with Shadow, I think. I heard that the S4 movie's in development. Maybe we'll find out soon, I think the next route is probably spin-off show or spin-off movie, maybe. They said it doesn't seem like there's any indication that they're gonna stop making Sonic movies. They said they want everything to be like Avengers level events. They've already done a spin-off. The spin-off did well. The movie's probably going to do better than the second one, I would imagine. So I think they're just going to keep going. Eggman wasn't in Black Knight. Okay, that's one out of how many? Out of 100 games. That's like 99.9% of the games. So you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like 99% of the games have Eggman in it. So it's they're going to have some things to address. If he retires, it could be an issue. So yeah, everyone's saying IF, and at first I was skeptical, but I was getting a little bit roasted in my YouTube comments, and I'm starting to think that maybe that could be the case. It could be the case that this Friday, you know, this Tuesday or Thursday. If it comes out Thursday, we'd probably get an announcement Tuesday or Wednesday with a poster or something like that, and we will get a big reveal. Jim Carrey's one of the best actors. Yeah, he's a GOAT. Hope we get a Shadow spinoff movie. I think that's all but... I think that's 100% going to happen. They're going to do a Shadow spinoff for sure. That would be the most interesting thing. Maybe they'll wait until movie 3 comes out to announce anything like that. But that's kind of what we're working with right now. I would love to see Amy show up in Sonic 3. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think Agent Stone would be a perfect villain for the movie universe. I wouldn't really care for it that much, to be honest. I wouldn't. No disrespect to him. No disrespect to Agent Stone, but nah, I don't think so. He's there. He's just kind of a side character, in my opinion. I'm not really too invested in him or anything about him. Silver in Sonic 4 Shadow TV show series. Yeah, I think they could either do a movie or a TV show. Knuckles was 3 hours runtime or something like that. It could have been a movie, to be honest. It could have been something like that. So who knows, man? I mean, if it's gonna happen this week, then it's going down. All right, guys, it's going down this week. I can't wait to see what happens. It's gonna break the internet. Hot take: I didn't like the Knuckles show comedy. Mostly I did, but it doesn't look like I Need Your Power part threw me off. It was good, but when the girl said yes we do, it ruined a fire scene. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have to put those childish comedic elements in a show that's, you know, geared towards that audience. So I see what you mean. Sonic Movie 3 needs to have more Tails lore because we only saw Tails on another planet and spotted Sonic's energy. Really need Tails? Yeah, we need more Tails, bro. I feel like Tails got kind of done dirty in movie 2. Like, he wasn't really that big of a focal point. He had a small little arc with the movie scene. Not the movies, the dancing scene. But the dancing scene was kind of cringe, so... I mean, the part after was pretty heartfelt, but the dancing scene was definitely cringe. I was definitely cringing in the theaters when I saw the dance battle. So... yeah, I'd like to see more Tails. He really wasn't all that. Jay Mean says, yo, what's good? Yo, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? All right, this guy's spam. If he says it one more time, he's done. He's done. Shadow needs to die in Sonic 3. Like, where is he going to stay at? Tom's house isn't a daycare. Yeah, facts. Yo, if Shadow ends up being adopted by Tom, then that's cringe. He needs to die at the end of movie 3. He needs to die. He needs to have the same SA2 arc, because that would be cinema. If Shadow dies, I think it would be good. It would be. I'm like getting the chills even thinking about it. The ending of SA2 is so fire. Like, it's so fire. Everything about SA2 is the best Sonic story ever, and it has never even been close. It's never been close. SA2 is the best story. They need to include... These are the scenes they need to include. They need City Escape. They need Shadow dying. And Super Sonic and Super Shadow. Those are the 3 things they really need. And maybe the Space Colony arc final battle between Sonic and Shadow. But let's call that 3 scenes. Those are the 3 scenes that they need. They need the ending of SA2. They need City Escape. And maybe the final battle between Sonic and Shadow at the end of both campaigns. I think those are the 3 scenes that they need. And obviously Maria getting shot, of course. Sonic fans, hello. It wouldn't be a Sonic film without that. TV show for Silver. What in Sonic 4 comes in a few months after Sonic 4? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna ever put Silver in. I think that'd be too much. I wouldn't even want Silver in the Sonic movie universe, to be honest. Shadow has to come back though. Yeah, the same way that, yeah. Post-credit scene, Shadow's still alive. Just like that. Adopt Shadow? No, we don't want... I don't think we want that. SE2 is the best story in the any Sonic game universe ever. Yeah, definitely. For sure. Sonic Unleashed and Generations are the best Sonic games. Yeah, you could say that. I would say Gens is probably better than Unleashed as a total package. Shadow has potential in future movies. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kill him and then post credits. Oh, he's alive, you know? Sonic and the Black Knight. Yeah, I guess. I guess. There's no true cutscenes in it though. It's like those fake cutscenes. He should work for Gunn. Listen, all they have to do, keep it ambiguous, right? All they have to do is show him in a pod or something at the end. Oh, he's still alive or something. I don't know. Or tease Metal Sonic. I don't know. They gotta kill Shadow. They gotta kill him. At least for like the last 10, 15 minutes, we gotta think he's dead. Because that was you know, that was the best part. You know, that'll make people cry. You gotta make people cry, all right? You gotta get them hyped, and then you gotta go through a roller coaster of emotions with this movie. You gotta make them hype with the Super Sonic and Super Shadow boss fight, and then you gotta kill Shadow, and then bring it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like this. So Shadow must not die. Shadow must die. He has to die. It's the only way for the movie to be peak. It's the only way. I think when the trailer comes out this week also, I think we're going to see something like Shadow at the very end of it with one voice line tease from Keanu, like they did for Idris Elba at the end of movie 2 trailer. We need Amy in the movie. Yeah, we don't need her. I feel like, you know, characters like Amy, Silver, I don't think we really need all those characters. We don't need them. It would be cool to have them, but like I said, the general audience they didn't even like Knuckles and Tails. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'd like to see them in the movie though. It would be cool to see all them. But I don't know. I think Rachel's daughter could be bringing Shadow to the good side. Yeah, people have been saying that. Why do you hate Shadow so much? I don't hate Shadow. I like Shadow. If Shadow lives in Tom's house at the end, that's just like a total mischaracterization of Shadow. I know it's a different universe, and you know, some could even argue that Sonic isn't the type to want to live in a house cooped up, which you kind of see in movie 2. He likes to go out and fight crime and stuff. So it's also a different interpretation of the character. But I couldn't see any interpretation of Shadow the Hedgehog being adopted as someone's son and living in a house with Sonic and all them. I don't think that would ever happen. And I hope it doesn't happen. Shadow better take off his inhibitor rings and someone beats him. Yeah, that'd be cool. Only introduce Shadow in Sonic 3 or it will be too overcrowded. Exactly. That's what I think, to be honest. I think that. It's not really a popular take within the fan base, but I think that's what it is. I don't know. I could be wrong though. I would like to see the other characters. I don't trust them to do it like that. They should wait for Sonic 4 to bring him back like in Heroes. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they could do that. They can maybe do that. You know what I'm saying? By the way, random question. What do you think of superheroes like Batman, Spider-Man? I don't really care for any of them. We need Big the Cat in Sonic Movie 4. That's the only other character that we will accept. That's the only other character we will accept. So yeah, apparently the trailer's out there in theaters, by the way. This person right here, I think was the first. I did a video on this person's tweets. And she said that the movie's out in the trailer file is at theaters. It's gonna come out any day now. Apparently. I think if it's not IF, if it's not Imaginary Friends, which is on Friday, so trailer Tuesday, Thursday, Summer Games Fest, lock it in. Lock that ish in. Lock it all the way in. Sonic Movie 2 added 2 new characters. Why can't Movie 3? Listen, they can. They definitely can. I don't know. Like I said, the reason why is I think the general audience, like, if you start seeing Silver no one knows who Silver the Hedgehog is. No one knows who like Amy Rose is. No one knows who any of these characters are, at least in terms of the general public. But they could. I want them to. I just don't think they will. I just don't think they're gonna do it. You know? Metal Sonic, I think a Metal Sonic could work though. I think a Metal Sonic could definitely work. That's one character that I don't think would be too much. I don't think Paramount would. I think Paramount could do a Metal Sonic. I don't know. I don't know. It really depends what the general audience thinks and what Paramount thinks. Could they do it? They could do it. But will they? I don't know. I don't think they will. I would say Amy. I think Amy Rose, because she's the one that changes Shadow's mind at the end of Sonic Adventure 2. I would say she would be the most likely to appear. She'd be the next most likely added character. Or Metal Sonic. Those are two characters I think they could do. I was shocked when I found out the family didn't even know who Amy was. Yeah, no one knows who Amy Rose is except for Sonic fans, for the most part. Or any of these characters, really. So that's where Paramount comes from. So we'll see what they do. Because Metal Sonic, even if people don't know what Metal Sonic is, it's just a Metal Sonic. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's such a generic concept that anyone could understand. Is a Metal Sonic. I think that's like, I think obviously Metal Sonic has a lot of lore behind it, but just in terms of general, I think it's very generic and people would be able to grasp that. Not Sonic fans will call Metal Sonic Robot Sonic. Yeah, of course. Exactly. The kid that said Sonic.exe in Sonic Movie 2. Exactly. Some kid thought Shadow the Hedgehog was Sonic.exe. So that just goes to show, like, you know what I'm saying? We have to take into account that most people don't know these, don't know these characters. The guy that leaked out Shadow in Sonic Movie 2, Sonic Movie 3, John Campia, he leaked out that Keanu Reeves is going to be Shadow. He's like, I didn't know who Shadow the Hedgehog is. One of the reviews came out and said, who's the red Sonic? Talking about Knuckles. What's with all these characters? Some of the reviewers, I mean, they're dumb. So that it's not a good argument, but it just goes to show that, like, this is what we have to deal with as Sonic fans. They were saying that the human characters didn't get enough screen time in Sonic Movie 2. Some of their critics. So you had to, this is what we're dealing with here. Will you do an SA1 DX speedrun stream? I've done it before. Not full, but I've done a Sonic story. I think Metal Sonic should be in his Chaotix series. Hear me out. Like, Chaotix, I think that's too much, bro. I don't think they'll ever put them in. I think it's too much. Even I think that's too much. And I'm a fan. I think that's too much. Chaotix, I don't think they'll ever have a chance. We wouldn't get Chaotix before Amy Rose, because Amy Rose is she's part of the core four main characters. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. So, those are like the core four mains. Shadow, I mean, Shadow's so popular that you might as well throw him as a main character. So, yeah. My mom knows of Amy, didn't know nothing about Charlotte. Who the hell is Charlotte? The Chaotix appeared in a prequel comic? Yeah. They did appear in that, but that's also a prequel comic. They're not even canon, the prequel comics. And that's just for the fans, you know what I'm saying? That's for the hardcore fans. Yo, what's good, Chad? Sonic Hub, yo, what up? But like Avenger level events, that's what they're saying the movies are going to be. They want the movie spin-offs and TV events to be like the Avengers. So, yeah. Imagine Maddie and Tom walking by a swamp and then boom, Vector and Big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's too much, bro. I think it's too much. Big the Cat will never be in it. Vector will never be in it. Maybe if they did a spin-off TV series, though, they could start throwing, maybe at the end of Sonic Movie 3, they all go back to the home planet because they're a threat to Earth. And then it's like, okay, now we can do the full Sonic thing. Sonic 3 should focus more on the Sonic and Shadow storylines instead of humans besides the Maria part. Yeah. And maybe Gerald Robotnik and Eggman. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 looks like SA2. Well, that's what they're saying. The movie's going to be like SA... It's going to be like SA2. I think Wade is going to get beat up by Shadow. Okay, that would be kind of funny. That would definitely be kind of funny. Your dad hates Sonic? I could see why. I think my parents probably don't like Sonic either. Imagine Tom died in the movie. That'd be a plot twist. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they'll do that in the children's film. I think that'd be a little too much for the children's film. But yeah, guys, so apparently this week is going to be the week. The only Avenger level threats that can be adapted to Perfect are Perfect Chaos, Neo Metal, and Solaris. I think I don't know what they're going to do for... I don't know what they're going to do for movie 3. I didn't see the storyboard leaks, and I don't want to be honest. I want to see Froggy in a movie or Design. Yeah, like I said, I don't think that's going to happen either. Unless it's like an Easter egg. You hope Amy Rose in the movie? I hope she is too, but I don't think she's going to be. And I don't think there's a chance she's going to be in it. The story of the movie must be the story of Adventure 2, but I'm not sure. Yeah, 'cause I don't know. I just don't think she'll be in it. Maria will be in it though, and Maria will die. What's next? Sonic Movie 7 having the metal virus pandemic? Yeah, it sounds a little ridiculous if you think about it that way. It does sound a little ridiculous. When are you going to play SFSB? There's a new character coming out soon, right? I might play. You think Amy will be in the movie? Nope. Don't think so. I do not think so. I hate leaks so much. It ruined some of Sonic 2 for me. Yeah. I have a feeling the end credits will get leaked out. I think the movie's coming out first in the US this time, so I'm definitely hyped about that. Definitely cool. I think Amy will be in STH3. I want her and Sonic's team, just like in Superstars. We'll see. Unfortunately, Dark Gaia, the End and Infinite cannot be adapted in the movies according to the contract Sega gave Paramount. Yeah, I saw that. They had a list of games that they can't do. They can't do Frontiers, I think. They can't do Lost World, maybe? Not that it matters. Like I said, I don't really... I want them to do SA2, obviously. It fits... I mean, SA2 is the perfect movie to adapt because humans are essential to SA2. And humans are in the Sonic movie universe, so... You know, games like Unleashed... no, Unleashed has humans. I don't know. Sonic 3 post-credits, a frog and 2 purple lamps with sandals. You hear one word. Froggy. Best way to hype up the fans. Oh my god. You want trailer? Yeah, you got the trailer, bro? Sonic movie released in 18th December in my country? No, really? What country is that? So they're going to have spoilers? Oh, that's only 2 days before, though. You know what? I was going to subscribe to your channel, but as soon as I heard you say that you hate Batman and Spider-Man, the fact that no one here in this chat knows or cares about Sonic. You're actually subscribed, though. You're already subscribed. This is subscriber-only chat. The fact that no one here on this chat knows or cares about Sonic. I didn't say that. I said the general audience doesn't know anything about Sonic. I'm not talking about you, Spider-Man, who said he's not subscribed, but you are subscribed. So you kind of just, this is subscriber-only chat. I'm saying the general audience doesn't know anything about Sonic, and that's true. You have the trailer, but it costs $100,000. All right, I got you, bro. Listen, that's just an objective fact. Red Sonic? People are calling Knuckles Red Sonic. Come on now. Remember, Amy reminds Shadow about the yeah, I mean, Amy, listen, if there's any character that can make it in, extra, her or Metal Sonic, those are two I would count on if it's going to happen. But in the order most likely to appear is Amy, Rouge, Metal Sonic. I think Amy first. I think Amy and Metal Sonic are more likely than Rouge. How do you even put... I think the post-credit scene would be Metal Sonic or Silver. I don't think Silver, no. I don't think he'll appear in the movies. I think Silver is the least likely. How about Sonic 06 movie? I don't think they'll do that. I don't want them to do that. We want to see the grind shoes. I'd like to see the soap shoes in SA. I'm calling it SA2. I'd like to see the soap shoes in Sonic Movie 3. My dad says Shadow is Sonic and Sonic is Pikachu and Red Sonic is not anything compared to it. Exactly. Your dad thinks Sonic is Pikachu. So it's like, I mean, people got to be realistic here. You got to be somewhat, you got to ground you got to step out of the bubble for a second. People, this guy just said his dad thought Sonic was Pikachu. Okay? So that's just what it is. We need a female Sonic character. Yeah, we need it. I think Amy Rose would be a good fit for the movie. Amy Rose could be a fit. I think a Metal Sonic could appear at some point in the movie universe franchise, you know. Metal Sonic is a Chad? He kind of is. Kind of is. Play Sonic EXE the Disaster? I played it. I didn't really like it. Can you do the Luigi impression again, please? It was goated. I don't want to. It's kind of cringe. Sonic Movie 3 comes out December 23rd in your country. Oh, I'm going to get it first. I'm going to spoil that. I'm going to spoil it. Are you excited for the trailer? Yes. Apparently, this is the week, bro. This is apparently the week. It's so hype. I'm so hyped. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. If people want Sonic Movie 4 to be Sonic 06 story, then they should do it without Elise and Silver. Yes, I agree. We cannot have the human... Okay, sorry, I get confused. But Amy Rose in Sonic Movie 3, I want her to be voiced by Anna Kendrick. And the name Spider Bro. I got you, Spider Bro. No hard feelings. Play the new update of the game. Yeah. Ever consider playing the Marvel Spider-Man trilogy? I don't have a PlayStation, so I can't. Actually. If the trailer does not come out this week, I think that it will release at Summer Games Fest. Exactly. I think if it's not this week, and a lot of people are saying it's this week. If it's not this week, I think it'll be Summer Games Fest. And then it wouldn't come out at a Sonic Central because, again, Sonic fans watch Sonic Central. Why would you do it at a Sonic event? You do it at you do it at an event that gets the most people interested in it, not a Sonic event that no one's going to watch other than Sonic fans. I mean, maybe there could be a Sonic 06 movie since Iblis is kind of canon to the movie franchise. Maybe. I'm surprised they dropped Iblis. It's not cringe, bro. It's goated. Oh, thanks. Play Sonic Showdown? Nah, that game sucks. I don't like it. The saddest death would be Ollie or Tom. Yeah, that would be sad. No, Shadow. I love Jason Griffith. I miss his voice acting for Sonic and Shadow. Hope Keanu is going to be good. That's what I'm saying, too. I'm still kind of... I'm grateful we got Keanu because he's a big actor. Obviously, he's a big name. So I'm grateful for that. And I like that they have a big name to put more eyes on the series. My only concern is like... I've heard him... I've heard him talk, and he sounds way too deep to be Shadow. He sounds... It sounds a little bit too much for me. You know what I mean? I think it's a little too much. Summer Games Fest is like, it's basically E3. It's a new E3. Kinda, sorta. I mean, E3 is dead, so this is the new summer gaming event. Sonic 3 needs Maria. Maria, she's already been casted, bro. Ninjago. Maria has been casted by what's her name? Isla Brown or something like that. She's gonna play Maria. I wish you can get Kirk Thornton and kick out Kirk Thornton, replace Jason for Shadow. Listen, as much as I would prefer to have Jason as Shadow, I would never advocate for someone getting fired from their job. I'm not gonna advocate for that. I think that's wrong to do. But I would prefer a different Shadow as the voice actor. But I would never advocate and say someone should lose their job. I don't think that's fair. Sally Acorn is gonna come back? No, she's not. And I don't think Sega wants her to come back. There's too much confusion with her. JoJo will replace Amy Rose. I think it's possible. Do you think Shadow will have his Glock pointing at Sonic? I don't know. Maybe. Which character do you think is going to be at the end credits? If they're going to do a character, it's either going to be Shadow. Like, they're going to discover he's alive. It could be a Metal Sonic or maybe Amy Rose. I think those are the three most likely if she's not in the movie. Of course, Amy's coming from marketing and new toys, bruv. Nah, they can still do Shadow. I think Shadow's enough. Shadow, Supersonic, Super Shadow. I think they have enough. I think they definitely have enough. Big Eggman, because apparently Eggman's going to be larger in the new film. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. If Amy Rose comes, it's definitely a good thing. I just don't think they're going to do it. I'd love to be proven wrong, though. We need a poster for the third movie. Yeah, the posters for the second movie were so good. Some of the posters for movie 2 were really fire. What's your favorite Roblox Sonic game, not Sonic Speed Simulator? Probably classic Sonic Simulator. The end credit Silver? Yeah, like I said, I don't see him coming. If Sonic 3 doesn't have SA2 City Escape truck thing, I'm not watching it. I agree. They need City Escape. They need City Escape in the movie. Eggman got upgraded? Yeah. Eggman apparently is going to be large in the new film. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer synopsis. We've talked about it. I mean, it's been out there. I'm happy replying to all my comments now. I'm leaving the stream. Whoa. I'm not going to reply then. You guys stay here, bro. You think Classic Shadow is going to be in Sonic and Shadow Generations? No. Into the Spider-Verse is PG and they showed someone get shot in plain daylight, so Sonic 3 should take notes. Yes, Maria's getting shot. One way or the other. They may not show the blood, but they'll show the scene. I think Rouge is most likely character to be in the movie. How could you make an SA2 movie without Rouge? Sonic is... Yeah, maybe. She would be the second most likely character. I mean, Amy Rose is definitely... I would say Amy definitely would come before Rouge. And if Amy's in it, maybe Rouge. Those two characters, I mean, no, Silver the Hedgehog's not coming. The Chaotix are not coming. Okay, chill, I'm staying. Yeah, there we go. Why did Sonic movie 1 and 2 have post-credit scenes? To tease that more movies are coming. A Sonic Rush movie would be cool. Yeah. The plot of Rush isn't that crazy, you know? There's not much of a plot. As a Sonic fan myself, I think almost every other Sonic fan will enjoy the Spider-Man trilogy. I kind of want to watch the Spider-Man movies. I want to watch the what's the cartoon one with Miles Morales? I kind of want to watch those ones. I never saw them, so I'd actually like to watch them. Spider-Verse was PG and was a serious and mature story for adults. Yeah, I think Sonic 3, I hope it's going to be a little bit more serious. Not movie 2 is good, but there was the dancing scene, there was the wedding scene, there was a did your butt just turn into a helicopter? Like there was that, you know. There was the farting jokes. We all know, you know, there's the stuff that we don't want in it. But again, it's not really up for me. The movie's not made for people like me, all right? Listen, I'm an entertainer. So that's why, you know, I'm watching the series. But it is targeted towards a younger audience. So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and be upset about it. All the normies after the trailer are going to be searching. Yeah, exactly. Do you think they're going to reference the SA2 adverts? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. The one they're going to do they're definitely going to do the Sonic flying this way, Shadow flying this way. They're definitely going to do that. 100%. They're going to do at least some SA2 for the movie posters. Like they did the Sonic 2 box art. They're going to do that. Absolutely. I would be shocked if they didn't. Who's the final boss going to be? I don't know. I know there's some leaks out there. I didn't look at them. It could be Black Doom. It could be the Bio Lizard. I don't know. I really don't know who it could be. Imagine if Knuckles uses the flames of disaster. Yeah, it could happen. Can you show your cats? I showed my cat in a video once. Look up the video I race as the fake Metal Sonic. That video, you'll see my cat. SA2 is the GOAT, yeah. We need Sonic to say Faker to Shadow. Yeah, we need more Easter eggs, and we need more actual Sonic music. Because Mario movie, like, it was just so cool to see all the fan service in that movie. Regardless, it doesn't make the movie better by definition, but it definitely made it more enjoyable for me. You know? We need more fan service. I don't care. What do you think of Sonic being in Fortnite? I've heard the rumors. I don't know if it's true or not. I got this mic right here. I've heard the I wish I could use this mic. I think it'd be cooler. Yo, do you guys ever watch video essays where the new thing in video essays is a full body green screen and a mic? I think I should start doing that because I'm like pretending and green screening myself in there because I feel like that's been every video essay does that now. You think Wade is going to be bigger part because of Knuckles? Apparently he might not even be in the movie, I'm hearing. I heard he might not be in it. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true. Seems like Jim had to put 3 watermelons under his Eggman outfit to be fat. Really? Mario Movie 2 is coming in 2026. Yeah, I heard that. Very exciting stuff. So yeah, that's that.